Alright, so now I'll cover the basics of creating a new page in WordPress with Thesis installed. Over on the left, we'll click on the Pages tab. I'm going to click Add New. And up here at the top, this is where your title goes. I'm just going to make this very simple. Down here, this is where you type the content of your article. You can see that there are controls to help you make your content look a little more stylish. So I've made the word content italic, and now I've made the word where bold. If I wanted to create lists, I'll just make a couple of things here. I'll highlight these 3 paragraphs. You can do a bulleted list. I'll highlight those again. You can do a numbered list. You can see how that works. If I wanted to center some text on the page, I can highlight that and click here where it says Align Center. If I want to add a link, highlight what it is I want to have linked. You can see here, and this is pretty intuitive. If you hover over any of these controls just above the content area where you type, you can see that they pop up and tell you what they're for. So I'm going to click Insert a Link, and now it pops up and it says, you know, what would you like the link to be to? I'm just going to put in something there. I'll put in the Yahoo site, insert, and you can see that some text, which I had highlighted before, has now become blue with an underline. And if we preview that in the website, here is the link that we created. This is a picture here that we just have in the default site, the way I have it set up. You can pretty much ignore that. You can choose not to do that. That's just the current default. And if I click on the some text link, you can see it takes me to Yahoo, because that is the link that we created. So I'm just going to close that page. So you can play around with this. It's pretty simple. The HTML tab here, so you're working on the visual tab. The HTML tab gives you the opportunity to do more coding in the background if you're familiar with HTML. Generally, you don't need it. The visual tab works very nicely. If you wanted to see the screen here in a larger editing page, here we have a much larger screen for editing with a lot of the stuff missing. I'm just going to scroll this down so you can see that right at the top there's still those controls. And I'm going to go out of full screen mode and go back to where we were. So that makes it a little easier. Full screen mode, it takes away all this other stuff here, makes it easier to edit your article. So that's the basics of creating a page, and in the next tutorial I'll show you how to put some images on the page and do some other things as well.